So, um, yeah, just relationships are hard, you know, but you can't, yeah, it takes two. And if two can't fix it, and the one is always trying, then maybe the path that you feel that it was right for you is no longer right for you. If God is not allowing something to happen, then maybe it's supposed to not happen. We don't hold the answers. I don't hold the answers. Nobody does. We can only just lean on the Lord. If things are naturally not working, then probably the Lord is telling you no more. Hang on, honey. I'm gonna do a little bit here and then you can, okay?
Mommy, I brought you something.
What you brought me? Grapes. More. And this is my right hand guy. His name is Logan, and he's my best friend. And whenever you get upset, you watch this video. I love you.
Hi, Daddy.
Besos.
And hi, Mommy.
Besos para mí. Love you, Peppy.
And now can I have a phone?
No, I'm just looking at a little bit of my work, okay?
Yes. Tell me when you're done.
All right, Mushu. Remember, nobody's supposed to see you, so. This is work. Trying to teach Logan, you know, the importance of work. And how you always need it to have a good work ethic. The ability to want to work and be responsible. Anyway, so sometimes the Lord, speaks to us in different ways, and we sometimes look for signs that are right in front of us. Okay? And sometimes you can't always just see it, And it's hard to realize that those signs are there and they're meant for us. But nothing's ever perfect. We just need to have faith. The path that we chose for ourselves doesn't always match the path that the Lord has for us. And maybe the path is that you need to be closer to Him. And that's why He's guiding you away from somebody. Even if it's somebody that you love. See, I had to find myself, heal myself, emotionally and physically, for my kids. Because you have to find that love for yourself enough to realize that you're going to be okay by yourself. That God has you. He has your back. It's like a best friend, except you can actually rely on them. On the Lord. It's hard to realize that maybe you're not going to be able to be with that person forever. But you're probably better off without that person in your life. I mean, think about it. As much as you want to be with the person, how many problems do you have with that person that you feel that you really need in your life? You know? You gotta treat everybody like they're your friend. I mean, does that person lift you up? Does that person make you a better person? If you don't work, have you worked with that person in your life? Has your life changed drastically to a point where you notice it and you feel it and you're in love with the life that you really have? Or are you just dealing with it? I mean, do you feel the difference in yourself? Does that person make you love yourself more? How about, let's talk about children. Sometimes you stay in a relationship because of your children. You know, nobody wants their children not to have a dad or not to have a mom, you know, or grandma, whatever. Anybody, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever. You know, but even for your children's sake, regardless of whether they're going to have a parent or not, is it that important? Is it? And sometimes the Lord takes mothers and fathers away from their children because it's not meant to be. And it's sad. But maybe it's not. Don't ask again, okay? Hang on. Do you understand? We have to look to Christ for our answers of everything that we have in our lives. Everything. My life story is I have 4 children. I do. I have 4 children. And then you may ask, well, I got 4 children, but where are they? That's my life story, my personal life story. But what I can say is that God holds my life in His hand. And I'm okay with knowing that maybe the Lord feels that it's not the time. Maybe I need to I'm doing better in my life, of course. Way better than before, than years ago. But maybe I can just do a little more better for them. Not for me, for them. It's not what I need, it's what they need. It's not even what they want or what I want. It's what the Lord sees that maybe they are gonna want. You know? Sometimes we have to look at it as being selfish. What we want is that being selfish? Maybe. And maybe that's why it's not working out. And then sometimes you get people where they literally can't see the day of light. They will never change. Because they're so stubborn in their ways that they think that they're the best. And they can never change for nobody because they don't need to. There is no space in their brain to tell them maybe there is a possibility, maybe a 1 little tiny % chance that they could change and actually do better. But there are people that exist that live their life like that according to percentage. And they're always right. And everybody else is wrong. And the people like that will never do better. They might feel they're doing better, or they could do better, or they will do better, but they really stay in the same place. They never move on, and they never get better. Everything's the same. Every day is the same. Maybe they see or feel that they don't need to grow up because they're old enough already, and that's it. They don't need to. People like that, sometimes they lose their own way, but then they hurt everybody, but they still see even if they hurt. As long as it doesn't hurt them, it's okay. It's not good. It is not good. But the Lord loves people that want to change. The Lord says it is worth putting a fight to somebody that knows or feels that they might be able to change. Everybody else is not worth it. Those who don't see that they might have to change for somebody to be better, or that they should change to do better, if they don't see it, then it's not worth it. Being with them, friends, even just being a friend with them, it's not worth it. You know, and reality hits hard on them when they've realized they've messed up. And it's too late. And they can't change the past. You know? So here's how it looks. It's a little better. I still have to fix this part right here, I see. And the line here is nicer. So now I'm gonna work on this right here. You alright? No. me see if a rock is not gonna work. Not yet. Honey, please don't ask, okay? You just play with that. That's why I said charge your phone. I'm making a learning video for you. So you can learn what I'm doing. People can't see you. Come this way, look. Come over here with me. You see what I'm doing? I'm just wiping out the over here. Over here. I'm wiping the grass.
I know.
Don't touch the phone, okay? You can say something. Say something to your 8-year-old self. Say, Logan, now you're 8. Not now, you're 7. But when you're going to be 8.
Hi, Logan. It's me, your brother.
What do you want to say to yourself? What kind of advice? Good advice. Life advice would you give to yourself?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea.
What if you were, you needed help on life? Okay. Logan, nobody's supposed to be seeing you. Get back inside, please. Okay, this one is better.
Why?
Because there's not supposed to be any kids at a place where people work. I can get in trouble. No, they didn't see you yet. I just don't want them to see you. You understand? And our boss can get in trouble for allowing a child to be in here. So go back over there, please. don't want him seeing you when you're out here in public. That's why I said you should go out to TT Rachel. So all I'm going to be doing is working, nothing else. So I said go to TT Rachel's. So anyway, you have to sometimes see that when you have nobody, the only one you really have, even if it's your best friend, you have Jesus, you have the Lord, you know? And the Lord doesn't judge. He loves everybody, no matter what. Even if you don't follow him or like him, or even if you don't even believe in him, he still loves you because you're his child. You're a part of him, and he's a part of you. So, me, like I tell you what, I had to let go of a lot of friends. It wasn't hard for me because I have already trusted in the Lord. So, for me it was hard. For me it wasn't hard. But the one friend it was hard for me to let go of was this lady, Annie Santiago. Because she cared for me. She did so much for me, more than anybody. has ever done for me. You know, like literally anybody. You know, like I was pregnant. She took me in with me being pregnant. People don't do that. Me, I do that. My husband, no. But me, I do it for anybody. My husband would think I'm nuts if I do it, you know, stranger in the house. But even her husband was like, do it, let's go. It's hard to find people like that. But the Lord told me that I had to let them go. Maybe they'll come back to my life later. I don't know what the Lord, has in store for me. But at the time, I had to let them go. It's not easy, especially with the ones that she helped me. She and her husband. Her children had no choice, but still, I was still thankful even for her children.
Follow me, please.
Why?
Come, please.
Oh.
Follow me.
Anyway. Anyway, sometimes you have to prepare for things not to work out. So what do you do when it happens? You know? Are you financially stable? Do you have money saved up that people don't know about? That you can be okay if something does happen? That you have money of your own? You know? And it's not like you're thinking about, oh, something bad's gonna happen. But it's important. You just have to be yourself. And that's another thing I always told Logan, that if you can't be yourself in front of your own friends, then you shouldn't be friends with them. You shouldn't. Then you're just being fake. And then you're lying. Then you're living a lie. And then God's gonna be like telling you, why? Why work so hard to be in somebody else when it's so easy to just be yourself? Then you have to remember the lies that you told. You know? I mean, maybe you're a professional. You remember every lie. But that's worse. Then you're a professional liar. Then no one can believe you. It's like riding a bike. You first don't learn. You fall, you get back up, and you do it again. 1,000 times if you have to. I don't know. But sometimes people just have to suffer in order to learn. You know? Also, spending your time wisely. Have you picked up a book lately? Have you read? Have you learned? Right now, pause the video. Tell me something you've learned so far in your day. One thing that you didn't know about, that now you know. One thing, anything. Is there one thing that you never knew about, that you learned, and now you know about that thing? It could be anything. It could be about an animal. It could be about science. It could be about plants. It could be, I don't know, about shoes, a guitar, musical instruments. It could be about a computer, about concrete. It could be about, I don't know, tile. It could be about computer engineer. It could be about doctor. It could be about rock. If you haven't learned anything new, then what worth is your day today? What is it worth? Or is there another day that you just wasted time? Or did you do anything functional? Or did you do anything that was like had to do with learning something? Or did you work? Did you do any sort of job, cleaning, Did you do your chores? I don't know if you have chores. You know? Did you pray? Did you just pray, oh, lunch, breakfast, dinner, that's it, when you go to bed? Or did you pray on your own today? Not because, oh, my mom or dad told me, my grandma told me, my aunt told me, but did you pray because you wanted to? Did you talk to the Lord today? Did you get on your knees? Did you cry? Did you ask him questions? Did you ask for forgiveness of your sins? Anything in that sort of realm? And if not, then what was your point in your day today? That's a question. What point did you do today that was worth remembering? And if it's nothing, then I don't know what to tell you. But you sure want to live a life that is memorable. A day that is memorable. If you died today, what could you say that you did good for this earth? Or for your mom and dad? Or for your sister? Or your brother? Maybe it's for your aunt. Maybe you live with your grandma. I don't know. Did you do anything worthy of remembering? What would people say today for your day? If you died today, what would they say you did today tomorrow? Anything worthy of remembering? Or worth even talking about? I don't know. That's what kids say. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta know. Because the Lord's gonna say, how did you spend your life? Were you on video games all day? Or watching TV all day? Or playing outside, not doing